You guys ready to fucking blaze?
On the BART?
I was born to blaze.
I think everybody blazes on the BART.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, legitimately on BART yesterday, there was a man blazing on the 5 o'clock commute home, which is always fun.
Can you like hotbox a train?
Until you get to a stop, and then the doors open.
Oh, sure.
But we were under the bay, you know, so it was just getting a little crazy.
Oh yeah, no, the smoke goes through the water and it cools the smoke, man. It's good. It's key stuff.
Luckily, nobody on our train was doing anything crazy like playing a banned sport, high risk, high reward game of Lethal League.
Lethal is right in the name.
Yeah. It's so lethal that it's banned here in Lethal League Blaze. The follow-up to 2017's Lethal League, which in
That's one of my favorite years. 20.
That is also one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
That year, for sure.
So this is it. They made another Lethal League, and right out the gate, you might notice some differences. Check this one out. It just hit it at me.
Yep. Ah, stop it!
I just grabbed it and threw it at you, motherfucker.
You also notice that I get hit by it and I don't die immediately?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, there's a
Health meters.
few key differences now. One of them is health meters. Basically, there is damage now. You don't just instantly lose a stock when you get hit. And the kind of damage is based on how fast the ball is going.
How fast the ball's going, yeah.
So you can take like 4 or 5 low-speed hits or like 1 really high-speed hit. You'll see kind of...
And then after you take the hits, your blade? I don't know. How's that part
Yeah,
work?
I mean, if you take a high-speed hit, then you're fucking blazed and you're good to go.
How do I light up and get high?
Jason, come on.
What are you even talking
What are
about?
you talking about? This is a sports.
What?
There's no weed in sports.
Sorry.
So as you kind of play, you'll see your health bar will start to flash if the ball is going at a lethal speed.
Oh, I see.
So you see both of us now. If one of us gets hit, we're gonna lose a stock here.
Gotcha.
Oof.
That's right.
Along with that, there's kind of a lot of little things. So like I showed before, you can grab the ball here. That's kind of an, so in the first Lethal League, you had a sort of mechanic where, basically if you've never seen this game, the goal is to hit the other player with the ball. When you have control of it, you kind of see the ball gets your color, so it's blue now, which means it won't hit Jeff, but it'll hit me.
Right.
And I can keep hitting it with the bat if I want to, change directions on it or speed it up or or whatever. Because with every hit, it's going to gain speed.
Yeah. So if you hit it kind of with this like forward air attack, it'll double in speed. Everything else will kind of increase it a little bit.
By 1 usually.
By 1 or a little more. You can also bunt it. And once it has that little purple aura, if you hit it, you get 2 bars. You'll see under our health bar, there's meter. And every character has a special attack. You hit the
Attack button twice.
Yep, you hit the hit button twice and you'll launch it out. Raptors is kind of, he can change its direction. Sonata gets a little bit of air control here. I'll do it real quick. So I can kind of
Oh, wow.
knock it right into his hands. So before, you see this meter kind of builds. The little red and yellow meter next to the speed number builds while you have the ball in possession. And once it's full, it's let go of your possession. And before, it was kind of easy to know when a player was going to release the ball and just run up and steal it. But there was a kind of a little burst mechanic where you can knock them away if they're too close. But now the grab acts as a kind of rock, paper, scissors to that, where the grab the grab goes through a burst.
Right.
So if you're up in somebody's face and you bait out a burst, you can just grab the ball from them.
Oh, God.
There's also that kind of get-up attack there that I just did, where if you get knocked onto the ground,
Oh, really?
you have this kind of, I'd say it's maybe like a half second. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Ah!
Ah! Man.
I like this whole Guilty Gear spin around really slow.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the coolest things visually that they've done with the game is add this sort of 3D, 2D element or 2.5D. That's what they call it, right?
It's yeah. It
For, like,
looks great
Guilty
in
Gear?
this game.
It's no. It's,
No, this is 3D.
2D isn't 2.5D is not a real thing.
Right? No, that's just what they call it.
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
It's real if you say it's real.
And I say it's not. It's a 2D game with polygonal graphics.
It invokes, like, like I can see that. Like, he says 2.5D, and I kind of know what he means.
But only because it's been like drilled into. It's a fake thing.
Yes, I know. Like,
So was the internet, man.
The internet man is a fake thing.
I can't see into the fourth dimension, but some people say that they can. I don't believe it's a
Wait,
real thing.
who says they can see into the fourth dimension?
Me.
Usually that guy on Bart. That.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's me also.
Right.
So that's just kind of straight up versus mode, still standard. You see there in the bottom right there, I'm earning credits, which you can use to unlock.
Do I want to back out? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna back out. So there's online, you got quick match. They have a ranked mode, which is cool.
Have you tried any online yet?
I've tried finding matches, I haven't found that many. The game is not out until Tuesday the 26th?
Sixth?
Sounds
Maybe.
like
Yeah.
Tuesday. The 30th is a Tuesday, so the 26th wouldn't be a Tuesday.
No, then the 23rd.
Okay.
So not that many people online right now. There is a story mode, which kind of takes you through a plot. They kind of work together a plot of this game of kind of a shadow organization trying to ban Lethal League as a
Ban
sport.
blazing. That's what they're trying to do.
That's right. It's like anti-Canada. And these will offer
24th.
24th.
Is when it will be available.
Most of these are just kind of matches between two players, and you get to pick them, and kind of who you pick advances the story in a certain route. That's just fairly standard.
Are you earning coins for this?
You are. You're earning coins, and those coins kind of unlock a lot of things here if we hop into Showcase. So a lot of these new characters were locked. So you got Grid, DOOMBOX, who was in the first one, but it was only like the boss.
Yeah.
Nitro, who's sort of a Captain Falcon-like guy, and you got Jet here, who's unlocked out the gate. She is also one of the new characters, and kind of a nod, Jet, with her rollerblades, to the fact that they got Hideki. I do not remember his last name, but
Yeah.
the composer for the Jet Set games,
Yeah.
to do a track on this game. There's also modes you can unlock. The two kind of new primary modes here are Lethal Volley, which is like a volleyball mode, and Strikers, which is sort of a break the target thing.
Yep.
Why don't you two play a round of... No, where do we go here? How do I play?
A single player.
Ah, you're right.
There we go.
Why don't you two give Lethal Volley a shot here while I
Alright.
kind of talk about the game some
I'll
more.
be player one.
All right. I will be player 2.
This guy's got plugs for hands.
I'll be the
You can also change colors with the bumpers.
It feels like this game doesn't need to be. Well, whatever. They could have gotten rid of all the Smash Brothers stuff in these menus.
Get rid of it a little bit, like the
Yeah, it's
announcer.
a little bit, but there's still very much a game, and
I like all that stuff.
Should we
like
go random or?
basically I'm saying like the
take a look at
finger
something.
icon instead of just like a standard fighting game select screen
Right.
doesn't seem necessary when this is the number of characters at your fingertips.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they have said they're adding more, so we'll
Okay,
see
yeah,
how they...
look at that. Everybody is here.
Yeah,
All
that's
the
right.
robots.
So I haven't
Yes,
even...
I am ready.
I've only seen this mode, or I have this mode actually haven't seen. So you can only hit it 3 times, and you want to hit it on the other person's ground.
Oh, weird.
Oh man. Okay, I didn't realize the ball was gonna.
Oh
out
yeah,
like
it has
that.
like a little bit of gravity
Yeah.
there.
Oop. I held it too long.
Oh, I really gotta push it up. That's dumb on my part.
There you go. Speaking of different ball types, this game actually also has power-ups. They're few and far between. I would say maybe once or twice a game you will get a power-up opportunity. But some of them are like
Spiked!
some of them are like a football. The ball is suddenly a football and it's gonna bounce all fucked up. Or like the ball's invisible.
Oink.
invisible ball seems like it would be a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, you see like the cloud of it hitting walls, so you get a general idea of where it is, but it's not enough. I think that they're pretty broken, but they only happen once or twice a match, and either player can get it. It's kind of like a target appears, and the first player to hit it into the target gets the power up.
No.
Whoa.
Copped it.
Did you say Compton?
No, I copped it. I copped the.
Every time I score a point, that's what I yell.
This one's
Compton.
Compton. Oh, I scored it for him, but that.
Thank you.
You still gotta say it.
Yeah, I did not specify a point for myself.
I shot that on to my side.
Yeah, so I guess I would not say
No.
Compton at that point.
No.
These are all in the rule book
Compton.
of the game.
Okay.
When you do or do not say Compton.
House rules are very important for local multiplayer games.
That's right.
People always come up with their own stuff. Compton.
This feels strange.
The like weird weighted ball. It looks
Yeah,
a
like
little weird.
Yeah.
It does feel.
It's neat though.
Here, let me get in on the. Let's try the.
A lot of volleyball games are bad. This one is not.
Right.
I would say.
These strikers.
Strikers. Okay. This one was made for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is new?
I'm gonna
No.
go ahead here and pick DOOMBOX, a character that I think is completely broken.
Oh, great. Okay.
Maybe not in this mode. We'll see, but I'll demonstrate to the best of my ability why I think this guy is. Just
Yeah, because I
straight
was gonna ask, like, everyone has their fill the meter special ability thing, but as someone who mostly played as Raptor in the previous game, I guess I
can't.
never really
You ready? Okay.
spent much time thinking about the special abilities because his never seemed that crucial.
Yeah.
Would you say that
Why are you floating around the screen like that?
they are? Oh,
Okay, I can do it. Oh, this is weird. It's not controlling how I'm used to it.
My bubble.
Okay, here we go. So yeah, first of all, this guy's got huge, big old arms.
Yeah.
There's like weird gravity or something that's stopping me from flying.
are you sure the game has not been patched since you last played it to make him?
No, I
maybe
played it
rein
this
him in a bit?
morning.
Okay.
Is the ball supposed to be in volleyball mode or?
I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess the ball kind of.
Yeah, so, well,
Strikers must just have a different thing going on.
I'll give him a shot in another mode. Talk about how fucking you can't play DOOMBOX at my house.
Rule number 1, Compton.
Jesus.
Rule number 2, no DOOMBOX. DOOMBOX is soft banned.
Like you can play him, but we're not just gonna play with you. I also don't know what his super does.
Oh.
Well, it looks like you don't even have a super
Compton.
meter.
Compton.
Get it.
This also feels strange to me.
Yeah, I mean, just different
Whoa.
ball physics definitely is going to make it a different thing. It's cool though.
Get up there.
I like the idea of them coming up with like other neat, if diversionary modes outside of the single player stuff.
Yeah.
Because the first game was way more like, hey, do you want to play 1v1 or 2v2 or free for all or whatever team stuff.
Big ball.
Big ball.
This game also, like the first one, has some modifiers. We can check it out back. We'll finish off with some versus mode. Maybe check out some of those mods. Check it out, I did my super. I think it maybe makes the ball go faster,
Okay.
which,
Seems like that'd be good.
yeah. Oh,
Thank you.
I like, one of my favorite parts about the first game was the soundtrack and just the kind of the
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
aesthetic.
Yeah, totally.
And I feel like this game definitely complements that first one. It has some repeat tracks, some kind of remixed versions of like Ordinary Days, which people would recognize
yeah.
as like the Candyman song.
Yeah, there's some. I've liked what I've heard of this soundtrack so far. I played a little bit of this at home. I like the visual style a lot. Like, it was a good-looking 2D game, but I think the transition's gone really well. Like, this looks really nice.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
No. Oh, man. He's a boombox again.
No, he's a DOOMBOX
Oh,
again.
no! Shit. Shit. Get out of here.
Oh,
Compton.
Compton. Fuck.
That was a hell of a shot.
Straight out of Compton.
Ooh, get there. Oh, shit. No.
Oh! Burst 13. It's my lucky burst.
Oh, shit.
Told you, man.
Yeah.
So basically, the big thing to me, the biggest change that I think really works is the HP stuff. Because in the first game, especially if you were new, you would have a lot of rounds that were just like, oh, I got hit on the third strike, and now we're back to 8 miles an hour.
Chance to get super fast, and when you do get hit, it slows the ball down. On a non-lethal blow. There it is. All right,
let's hop back into verses and kind of.
You can hear me going.
Yeah, no, I heard you.
But inside, I'm like, yeah.
So yeah, you can. Maybe my only kind of qualm with the game right now is the unlock system. The first one.
I had to pay 20 coins to unlock training mode, Ben.
Yeah. So you got like basically the stuff that you get default is story, arcade, and how to play 1. And you have to unlock training, how to play 2, and those other modes. You can just see here. Some of these so let's say I want to get an alt costume. Like this is 900 coins.
That's a lot of coins.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
It looks fucking really cool. So for reference, I played through the story mode completely, and that got me about, I would say, 800 coins. And that took about 4 hours, I would say.
Okay.
So just kind of, I like having rewards in there for if you're playing the game a lot, you want to feel like you're constantly unlocking stuff, but just some of the prices seem a little skewed. Like if you want Zoot Suit Sonata here, which I really do.
Sorry.
Look at her. Look at those glasses, man. And like stages, I feel like it's a bummer to have some of these just locked up. Music.
And is this music for the game, or is this music just to listen to in this menu?
I don't know. Let's unlock.
I would assume that you can pick this for the game.
All right, cool. You can just have it in the menu. So this is the song.
Yep.
All right, let's close it out with a little bit of.
All right,
Lethal
let's
League
see
here.
Flash looks really good in 3D.
All right.
You've got some modifiers here. You can just straight up turn off the HP, which I would not recommend. You can adjust time and all that stuff. You can turn off power-ups. I like them on. I think they're balanced enough. It's kind of like the Smash Balls in the later Smash games. Like they're kind of round-winning objects when you get them, but they're not too frequent that I think it throws everything off.
Are you ready?
All right, here we go.
Chomp.
So I can just fucking fly.
That's some bullshit.
That seems.
Ow. I do have I would say like a slightly larger than normal hitbox, but not even.
I've seen it go through through your fists before it'll actually hit you. So
Yeah.
It seems like just your midsection. Damn it, Jeff! Hit him for Chompton. Chompton.
It turns out that I play my first couple of games of this, and then the minute I start thinking about it, I'm terrible at it.
Don't think, just jump.
So that's the little get up attack. And if you do it successfully, you get to kind of carry the ball with you.
That's really cool.
But if you miss it, you're just kind of vulnerable there on the ground.
Oh, bam.
What? I'm role playing as DOOMBOX. Oof.
Suck it. That's Chompton.
Compton.
Chompton. It's an alligator.
So like I was saying, this is out on the 23rd, we're saying, whatever Tuesday.
It's 26th, I think is what it was. No, you're right.
We split the difference, I think, at some point.
And it's coming out
24th.
24th. For Steam first, and then they say it's coming to PS4, Xbox, and Switch.
Oh, and Switch.
In spring of next year.
Cool. Okay. Well.
Oh man. Yep. I feel like the minute I start thinking about the game, I'm always facing the wrong way. I don't know why, but it happened in the first game.
That always happens to
Happens
me
here too.
in life.
All right, let's have you two close this out here.
Player two
I'm gonna turn
here.
on my best
One.
esports voice.
Okay. I don't want to see. Let's check out this guy. What's his
Left bumper on this controller is done.
He teleports
Okay.
and launches the ball out. And you can do it twice. If you hit the button twice, he'll teleport like forward or forward back if you're holding a direction.
Interesting. Okay. You good?
Yep.
And gross.
Are you ready?
Actually, it does
Play ball.
kind of delicious.
And you know, I really do hope that this game, the first game had a fairly healthy online tournament scene around it, and it would pop up in tournaments here and there. But I feel like this is one of those fighting game adjacent games that would really take off if it kind of hit a wide enough audience. There's kind of just enough like fighting game mechanics of like reading your opponent and stuff that factor into being good at it.
Totally. Yeah. That makes total sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was weird.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying you guys ever would because you're not degenerates, but you can click in the right stick to taunt.
Ow! Damn it.
Oh, there was the item, the
Yeah.
party ball or whatever.
Yeah, we haven't seen any items yet.
Also something I like, in the last game, kind of once the ball hit a certain speed, like of 500 or what have you, the like colors would get all warped and stuff, and it was a cool visual effect. This game does that, but also has stage-dependent ones. Like on this one, a big robotic shark starts coming out of the water and freaking out, and other ones like, you know, stuff catches on fire and people start freaking out.
Oh, I just jumped right into it there.
Sign! Shit. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, sometimes
My
you're-
Dugan. Yeah! What's that, Ben?
that's somebody drilling into my brain.
No, they're just drilling into some part of the building below us, I think.
You think about
Yeah.
stomp, they'll stop.
If we buy an iPhone, will you stop making noise all the time?
No.
Come on,
Yeah, there he
come on,
is.
Apple.
There was that shark.
Yeah, that shark looked good.
And he's like, I'm out of
All
here.
right, bye.
Game.
Forgot to taunt.
Oh, Compton.
Compton.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so that's Lethal League Blaze. I think it's just different enough. They add just enough mechanics that I think it's totally worth the purchase if you're into this kind of game.
Yeah, just even as like an upgrade from the first game, you know, even though it's mechanically similar, like just having those other options and new characters is a pretty big deal, right?
Yeah, totally. And I can't say for sure, but I remember last time post-release they added in Dice here as a free character, and they already mentioned that they have other characters on the way. So you know, I can't say for sure that they're going to be free, but they have a history of really supporting their community, which
Cool.
goes a long way with these kinds of games. But
I love this game's style, the music, the overall look of it. Like the first game, same deal. Like just tremendous. So I'm way into it.
Yeah, well, thanks, guys.
Even though I am not especially good at it.
Well, that's the thing about Blazing is it's fun for anyone of all skill levels. and you walk away feeling better than you did walking in.
I've heard that.
I've heard the exact opposite. I heard that there's an anxiety.
Exactly. When I start playing, I'm just like, oh shit. I get like a little
sweaty.
paranoid and yeah.
Well,
seriously.
that's just because you don't have the good stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, all right.
I know a guy.
Is it Wiz Khalifa?
It's this guy.
Oh.
Snitch.
He's got the good
Wait,
shit.
did you say snitch?
He's not
Fuck.
He's not a snitch, but he is coming to Switch in spring of 19. Bye.